I'm about to do a series of videos on this car. It's my 2006 Legacy GT. It's got 150,000 miles. I'm going to be pulling the engine to do the clutch and head gaskets. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do the head gaskets. I won't show you how to remove the engine. That will be in a separate video, which I will link down below and possibly right here. But in this video, we're going to go over how to do the head gaskets with the engine out of the car. Alright, I guess we'll start off this head gasket job by removing the timing stuff in the crank pulley. Pulley puller. And that bolt's pretty destroyed. Just so you guys know, I'm not doing the whole timing set, I'm just doing a belt, because as you can see, this stuff is pretty new. I did the whole timing belt kit last year, so I don't think I need to do that. I'm just going to be doing the timing belt. Quick and easy way to remove this belt is just to cut it.
Tape it back together when you're done and good to go.
Yeah, you can actually either tape it or sew it, and you can completely reuse this timing belt without any issues. I might have to take that off.
Yes, you tighten that. I know the guy's handle.
We're gonna try to take off the intake manifold now. Don't try, just do. He's probably...
Sarah and I haven't talked since everything fell apart, which is fine. Oh. And the 86 is 4X.
Yeah.
Weird feeling, to be honest with you.
And this is a throttle body connector.
Actually, I think you're good to go, buddy.
I know this is a motherfucker.
This has got to get undone.
Go for it.
Okay, guys, so there's two more things really giving us a fit here. This orange sensor, which I'm really not familiar with what this one does, has got to be undone. And then this hard line runs down from here up and under the throttle body here. So you're gonna need hose pliers and figure out which end you want to take off. I'd probably take this end off.
I feel like I remember that being a bitch.
Nope, well, if it was, it's because it's in the car. Right here, if you pull this, the whole thing will slide off.
Ah, okay, I got needle nose. Where'd I put the damn?
That's that. See, this hose doesn't just pull off.
Oh.
That's gonna need a hose plier on it to twist it off easily.
Okay, this, I think, connected to here.
Yeah, that connected
This
to that.
hose.
Well, just leave it attached because it's coming off with the throttle body. Here we go. Done.
Oh yeah. Alright, see if this thing will come off.
Awesome.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. And you're just gonna wiggle it around these fuel lines. Which can be a mother. I said a mother, not your mother.
We're tearing that line.
Oh hey, look at that.
I think you're nuts not to modify this while you have it like this.
Because money. Alright, now let me, hold up, don't remove it. Don't.
Don't pull too hard on anything because I still feel like we're stuck on something here. Might just be that.
One more. This guy. This is another great thing, filming all this, is I'll be able to remember everything that I took apart.
Unless you lose all the footage.
Unless I lose all the footage. Alright, hold up. Okay, so the intake is off. Now I'm gonna try to focus on just one side of the engine. So I'm gonna start by removing these coils and the valve cover and try to get this side disassembled. Pop this hose out of the way. I might... This is always a satisfying feeling. Pulling off old gaskets. I love it.
You got me talking. Yep.
Push down.
Make sure you get it in so you don't break off that tip. Just a little extra.
Okay. I'll see if I can hold on to it.
Yeah, if you can just keep rolling. Hold on to these. They're not hot. Just
I can't thank you enough, man. Okay, so we finally got the cam gears off. It was a lot of trouble getting this one off. You will need the Subaru tool to get this off. We actually had to weld a socket to the bolt because it stripped and it was just so stuck. But once you get the cam gears off, you can remove these two bolts to remove the timing cover.
Subaru.
Ooh. We're now going to begin to remove the cam caps. We're not going to remove all of them at once. We're going to crack them loose and then gradually release all of them just so we don't break the cams. Now when removing these, you don't want to mix these up. You got to keep the bolts in the same spot with the same caps. So when we take these off, we're going to put them in a piece of cardboard and keep them nice and organized. There's our bolts and cap for the driver's side. Unplug this connection here. And then I guess we gotta undo that guy. 17mm socket.
There's a copper gasket that was on that one.
And voila, nice and organized. Front, rear, passenger, driver. Oh yeah. Pretty nifty. Pretty nifty. How do we make sure we don't mix the cams up? Ah, I see. That one's longer. So we'll remember the longer cam is intake, shorter one is exhaust. You're jerking off a snake.
What?
I'm fucking sitting here going up and down on this fucking hose like this. I'm jerking off this fucking snake.
That sounds hot. That was weird. So now I need to remove these cam caps and keep them organized. I don't have a legit way to keep these organized. I'm just using a box. I have divided up into passenger head, driver head, and then split down the middle. And hopefully this will keep them organized because you definitely don't want to mix these up when they go back into the engine. Now it seems like a good time to remove the exhaust manifold. So, yeah, now we're gonna get these tumblers out. I don't think you need to disconnect anything. I don't know.
I left myself a charger at home.
The spacers. Why are you telling me I should do spacers?
Because you can say that you've done it.
Actually, maybe Sicky will give me a pair that I can replace these with.
Yeah, maybe.
Get these out of here. Right here. And that. We also need to disconnect the dipstick tube. Okay, now there's 6 head bolts that we need to loosen. You will need a 12.14 millimeter socket. Engine's moving. Move this.
That was easy.
Oh, there's a lot of gunk on those pistons. Can you do it, Starsky?
There she goes. She was stuck. She was gunk. Let me know when I can go.
Okay, now we're on to the passenger side of the engine. And the valve cover. Ooh. Oh, this is my favorite part. I love peeling off the gaskets. I love it. I just did this valve cover gasket too. Just like on the other side, I'm going to organize these bolts and caps. Don't want to get these mixed up, so I've got it divided for driver and passenger side, and then also front and rear, so these are not going to get mixed up at all. And voila, nice and organized. Just so I don't get it mixed up, gonna put this cam gear back on. And that way, I know which cam it is. Now we gotta take the caps off and we're gonna put these organized in the box just like we did the other side. Unplug this cam sensor. Okay, there's 2 hoses that we have to remove. The oil feed and the drain, I think that's what these are. But they connect to the head here, so they gotta come off. Yeah, back. Okay.
You want some hose pliers?
I got them. The barb is just really long. And this banjo bolt on the head, I believe this is the turbo feed line. Oh wow, that was spring loaded. Then this 10mm bolt on the bracket right here. Okay, we're about to reach the midway point for this. Removing the second head. There's a 10mm bolt right here that I forgot to get. Oh, I see. I forgot this bolt right here that secures the head to the up pipe and turbski.
There it goes.
There's a beat. Third time's a charm. Hey, look at that.